Hey guys, I'm here today with my dad and my brother. Hey guys, I'm here today with my dad and my brother. And today we're going to be trying some favourite Kiwi snacks. My dad is a Kiwi born and raised. Let me give a little bit of background.
Yeah, born in Wellington, lived in Christchurch, moved to the Gold Coast, and we now come back here for holidays.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. We're here to see family over Christmas, and yeah, I've been here so many times.
Oh my god, what is that?
I've been here.
Is that a ghost?
I've been here so many times, and there's still so many Kiwi snacks that I've never tried and Dad just raves on about. So we're gonna try them all today and share our experience with you.
Let's go.
Let's go. So the first one we are doing.
This is called Raro.
Can I see it?
It's an orange flavoured drink. Comes in a whole bunch of flavours, but the OG is sweet navel orange. That's what I remember when I was a kid, going back a long time. And then they got fancy with like strawberry, passion, pineapple. The OG is sweet navel orange. So if you want to rip that off, Lou, and I'll grab a little pre-prepared jug, 1 litre of water.
Okay.
We're going to tip that in.
I'm just gonna open it like this. Raro. I've never ever heard
Raro.
of this.
I don't know what it means. Like Rarotonga, Raro, I don't know.
What's Rarotonga?
Rarotonga is an island in the Pacific.
Oh yes.
So you tip it in, you stir it up. We loved this as kids. It was kind of like before
It's like vitamin C.
Coke and fizzy
Can I
drinks
smell
and all that sort of
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh, yeah. It smells like Nana's pill cabinet.
Give it a spin, put the rest in.
It's
And this used to be a summertime fave.
We've all got glasses here.
Back in the day, we didn't really have ice, but you let's do
so
ice
should we-
because we got it.
I'm gonna pour the Raro.
What was that? What the fuck?
It's got some ASMR.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna pour the Raro in.
Raro.
And we'll try the Raro. I've never ever seen this before.
Sweet navel orange. This is going to take me back to about 1981.
That's
Here's
like,
to the summer of 1981.
it's like 40 years ago. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, it tastes like that. You know that
Yep.
fizzy tablet you put in the like.
Like a
Not
Barocca.
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 Kind of like cordial. Just like cordial.
Yeah, it was kind of before liquid cordials. It was just always a sachet.
Oh, it does have vitamin C in it. It's got vitamin C in it.
Did it always have vitamin C in it? Or is
I
that
think
like,
so.
Is
Well,
that
I
a
don't
new
know.
thing?
No idea.
No.
I can't remember. They used to do like a orange mango, and that was my favourite of all
Oh,
time.
was it?
But
good.
it wasn't around.
Did you get them in like the packets like that? Or
No,
they're,
they used to
like,
come
tiny
singles.
sachets?
They used to come in singles, and you'd be
Like
like, you
single
could
serve?
choose. Yeah, and you could choose which one.
That's a
There
bit
you
better
go.
anyway.
Anyways, that's Raro. We're gonna rate it.
Based on like soft drinks or.
Just in general.
What's
Yeah.
the benchmark? What's 10 out of 10?
I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna rate it.
I'm not even going to give it out of 10. I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5.
Why do you have to be so different? For me, that's like a 7.
3.5.
Yeah,
stars.
like it's a 7. It's good, but as a
You
kid,
copy my rating.
I'm sure as a kid this would hit, you know?
Yeah, especially after
Loved
like
it.
playing outside all
Loved
day.
it.
Oh, going back for seconds.
Yeah, she knows it.
Like this demon here.
I'm having a little bit, mate.
Okay, so our next one, we're having Bluebird chips. These are a very well-known Kiwi brand, and the flavour is green onion. Some background, please, tour guide.
Green onion's like a Kiwi only flavour. Bluebird's the like Smith's. It's like a big brand, but only in New Zealand really. And they used to do an ad, the Bluebird, and they used to have these penguins. Are there still penguins on? Anyway, green onion's you can't get green onion flavour anywhere else, but it's magic.
We have all tried these before because Dad raves on about them and he gets them from the international aisle.
I do.
We're gonna try one. I already know how I feel about these. Personally, I love the salt and vinegar flavour from the.
Oh, my bad. My
I'm
bad.
saying like I like these so much that I might have already had some sneaky.
I opened the
to them today.
packet. I was like, oh, it's open.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Wow, that's an easy 8 out of 10.
Where's it
9.
losing 2 points? That's a
That's
10
a
out of 10
9.
chip.
That's
This
a 9.
tastes like my childhood because you always had them
Yeah.
with a beer in the backyard.
They're not cheese and onion, so you know they're 9 out of 10. Or chicken.
Ew!
Right, cheese and onion's so good.
No, cheese and onion's good.
If I hadn't have had these with you, I probably would be like, onion. But they're good.
Hands down my favourite chip.
Next, we have another Bluebird type of chip. These are called ration.
Buffins.
I've never had them like once. Yeah, they kind of look like they're gonna taste like Cheetos, but I feel like they're gonna be like,
I reckon they're gonna taste like pork rinds maybe. You know those crispy ones you get at
yeah, that's what I was thinking at the bottle load.
They're cheesy, but it's a cheesy bacon.
Oh, cheesy
attack,
bacon.
right?
Okay.
And so back in the day, when I was growing up in New Zealand, there were kind of two schools. You're either like the school of rations or burgerings.
Oh.
They were always the two that kind of like went
Rivalry.
up.
Oh,
and so
they smell like
I
burger
love
rings.
burger rings.
yeah, they're kind of like puffy corn or whatever. They don't taste the same as burger rings, but they're
Like cheesy bacon Cheeto
yep,
pops.
Cheezels.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh. Okay. Shoot.
Okay.
I just did it.
Yeah, bacon Cheeto puffs.
Bacon Cheeto puffs is a taste, but it's the consistency of a Cheezle.
Mm.
You know, like they're like a sort of like. I wouldn't go for these as a snack now. Personally, I don't not really into the cheesy snacks
No,
at the
it's not
moment.
really you, is it?
But as a kid, that'd be pretty good. Maybe like a.
They're pretty good if you've had a couple of drinks. The next day, they're pretty good.
I'm gonna give them a 6. They're good, but the onion ones I would eat over these.
I'm going for a 6.5.
Good to you.
I would say it's like green loot, to be honest. Like,
What's green loot?
6.5.
Is that like the second from the bottom?
yeah.
So our next one we have Mellow Puffs. Never seen these ever. I've heard Dad talk about marshmallow chocolate in New Zealand. I've tried like a frog one or something once. Fish. It was a fish.
Oh yeah, a fish, chocolate fish.
Yeah.
So they're just like one of the OG like kiwi. Griffins is the like biscuit manufacturer in New
Never heard
Zealand.
of Griffins.
A little bit of biscuit base with a whole bit of marshmallow and then covered in chocolate.
For me, it's just like a disassembled s'more.
Sniff. Smells pretty good. You
Smells
ever
like
smelled me a whole
Easter.
lot? It smells like Easter for you, does it?
Mm-hmm.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Mmm.
Mm.
It's like a cloud.
These go really well with like a bit of jam on the inside.
Oh.
I think that'd be too much for me. It
There
is
might
like
be something like that in Australia, isn't there, with a bit of jam and marshmallow? Is that like a wagon wheel or something?
Wagon wheel, that's it, yeah.
You're so right. It's like a disassembled s'more.
If you had like a kids party, whatever, these would be the first biscuits to go.
Really? Really? It's good, but I think the biscuit should be hard.
Harder.
Mm.
Yeah, right.
I think for me, the Mellow Puffs, they're good. Again, same as the Rose. If I was a kid, I'd be shit up. But now, personally, I wouldn't quite go for it. It'd be like...
no, what?
Like, no, like I would, but it'd be like a type of thing where I'd have like a random craving for it. If I'd grown up eating it.
I haven't had one of these in years. I feel like I want to take 2 of these and put them together and eat them at once. That's how much I want another one of these.
That's an easy 10 out of 10 for me.
10 out of 10?
Easy.
Yeah.
That's my
And what
first
were
10 out of
you?
10.
Oh, I didn't give it a rating. It's maybe they're like a solid 8. They are quite
Solid
good.
8, okay.
Because there's nothing
They're
like them in
10,
Australia.
easy.
And I've got to give it like a, I don't know, it's maybe a 9 because it's not, like I always like toffee pops more. Actually,
What separates it from being a 10?
That's a good question. Maybe it's 10
You
out
can
of
do
10.
that.
10 out of 10 for
Easy.
me too.
Easy.
Okay. So our next one, we're gonna do L&P.
Lemon and Pereira.
Lemon and Pyro.
This is
Okay.
L&P, and I've never actually found this in Australia. Carter's found it once at a store.
It's up back there, yeah.
Oh, is
The
it?
Coles there, yeah.
Alright, so the crazy thing, Pyro isn't a like flavour. Like lemon's a flavour, but Pyro is a place.
Oh,
There you go. So like
That
Pyro.
Is it just lemonade then?
No, it's not. Well, let's try it.
guys, the sunset's setting right now.
I'm gonna
It's
take a
really
photo.
pretty. Dad's gonna take a photo to show you. Look how pretty it is.
that
Are you
sunset,
kidding? I love Queenstown because of the way that it's set. So it reminds me of Rapunzel, and I'm on like the hill at Rapunzel, sort of like Santorini, like all the houses. And I love New Zealand, that all the sunsets like in between the valleys.
Epic sunset, and it was mint. How about that?
It was choice, bro. Okay, I'm gonna try L&P. I actually only tried L&P the last time I came to New Zealand. I hadn't known that it existed before that. I mean, like, it's not quite surprised.
But it's not lemonade.
It tastes different in Australia. That's really good though.
Sort of
Kinda
like
cool.
Coke and lemonade. It tastes like the Lifesaver lemon ones. That's what it is. It's like a 7 out of 10 because I'd have Sprite over it.
That's an 8.5 for me.
It is quite sweet. It's too sweet for me these days.
So our next one is a Whittaker's chocolate, and it's a dark chocolate one.
Yeah, which is kind of a bit different because back in my day, it was really Whittaker's made like peanut slab. So we probably should have just got like a peanut slab, but
I have had the peanut slab.
this is kind of like the 2024 version of the peanut slab, and that's the dark almond version.
Yeah. You can get these in Australia, and actually, backstory, I'll show you the photo. My last class with my accounting teacher, she gave everyone a little tiny bar of the Whittaker's peanut slab because we're all gold and we're a bit nutty. And no one knew what it was, and everyone thought it was like weird chocolate. Angelique is my friend who's also Kiwi, and she was like, oh my god, you guys have Whittaker's. Anyway, so all my friends in Australia have no idea that Whittaker's is actually like the New Zealand Cadbury.
Cheers.
Instant 8. Instant
10.
8. It's actually an almond, Mum.
Whenever I have Whittaker's with nut in it, it makes me feel like I'm on a ski field again.
Really?
That's my first hit. It's like on a lift or something, and you want a bit of a
It
pick-me-up.
reminds me a bit of my Kokoda training as
I
well.
love
yeah.
that. I can eat that all day.
Nuts
And it's
stuff.
dark chocolate. Let's go straight
better
into
stuff.
the Pixie Caramel. So this is the Pixie Caramel. It's a longer lasting chew. Really cool ad on TV. You should watch it one time. And he goes, and the last request. He's a guy who's about to be like shot. And he takes so long chewing this because it's got a longer lasting chew that everyone falls asleep and he jumps the fence and runs away.
Oh, there you.
Any last requests? Pixie Caramel? Pixie Caramel is a longer lasting chew.
Chocolate bar.
Yeah, Dad's gonna chop it.
And it's been in the fridge for a little bit, so that's actually a little like hack.
Everlasting.
Good.
chew.
Like,
Cheers.
cheers.
That's really good.
I don't really like it.
Don't you like it?
I'm
It's
not
a
a
bit
big fan
nutty.
of caramel.
It's not. I get an everlasting chew too.
You get the chew bit. It is chewy, but that's good from a caramel, I reckon.
Okay, it's growing on me.
This was one of my favourite because I always like caramel.
I'd have a curly whirly over it though.
Oh yeah, it's like
The quantity, the ratio, sorry, of caramel to chocolate is a bit much for me. I prefer like exactly even, but if you love caramel, you'd love this. But I'm just not really, I've never been a caramel person ever.
So I'm gonna do like an 8.5. I reckon.
I'm obviously a fan of all this stuff, so
Yeah.
I think everything gets like a 10 for me.
Dad's the one who picked all these out. He went to
I'm
the
like,
chocolate
yes, that one and that one.
Anyways, to our next one.
Pinky.
Pinky. Oh, this is Cadbury. This is Cadbury. I've never ever seen this though. A Pinky.
Yeah, so it's a bit of
got
a theme
flowers.
on this one too, in that it's a bit marshmallowy and it's a bit caramelly. So it's a little bit like a Mallow Puff, and it's a little bit like a Pixie Caramel.
This is like the chocolate fish.
This is like a chocolate fish, but the difference between this is that the middle of it
Oh, it's sticky.
is like pink marshmallow. Here you go. So there's caramel at the top.
How do they even make pink marshmallow?
Huh?
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers.
What I liked about this when I was a kid is that in New Zealand you get marshmallow Easter eggs,
Do you?
but only at Easter.
That
But
was-
then for the rest of the year you could still get like
The pinkies.
this version of it, the pinkies.
The caramel tastes a bit like honey to me.
It's good, but it's really sweet for me. But that could just because I've been having a
I know,
lot of
it's quite
sweet
sweet.
thing.
It is sweet.
I think I like the Pixie caramels better.
For me, that's a 9. Mate, I could even bump that up to a 10. So I love marshmallows.
With a cup of tea though, that'd be pretty special.
Yeah.
It'd be good in the fridge.
There's another one called a Buzzy Bee, Buzz Bar I should say, not a Buzzy Bee. And it's similar, it's got a white marshmallow but it's got more caramel, and you put that in the freezer and it becomes like crunchy, it snaps.
Oh, yum.
And that's like, I used
Like
to
a
get them at
crunchy.
like the tuck shop at school.
On to our last one. I already love these.
Jaffas.
Jaffa.
Limited edition cookie.
Like orange.
Oh,
Oh!
oh.
Orange M&Ms. There's a restaurant near our house and it's called Jaffa, and they're Kiwi, and they give you Jaffas when you leave.
They do, except that place, they call it Jaffas because Jaffa is just another,
Oh, in Auckland, alright?
yeah, but I wasn't going to say that word.
Oh.
Okay.
But,
Oh.
it's okay. It's fine.
It's okay, I'm okay.
I love these because it's like the crunchy M&Ms. But orange flavored.
I love the orange.
Orange flavoured chocolate. Can't beat it. You go to the movies back in the day and you had a choice. Did you buy Jaffas or did you buy Snifters? I don't know, you can't really get them anymore, but they were like a minty chocolate thing, really nice as well. Yeah, they were like the choice, you had that. There you go, Jaffa. We used to have a competition to see who could like
In your mouth?
put the without biting or crunching it.
Just have
Use
to
it like a
split
lolly,
it.
like a hard-boiled lolly, because after a while the outer coating, which is just sugar, like breaks and it's just chocolate.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna give my ranking on everything. For me, Lucia, number 1 actually is gonna be the Jaffas, I think.
That's a good take.
For me. And then number 2, a close contender, is the Whittaker's dark chocolate. And then number 3, I've got the green onions, and then a close contender with that is the rations.
Valid.
And then I have the L&P, then the Pixie Caramel, then the Raro, and then the
Mellow Puffs.
Mallow Puffs, and then the Pinky.
I'll go next.
You go.
I reckon this has to be the chocolate marshmallow, Pinkies, Pixies, and then I'm gonna go the chips, LMP, Raro, Whittaker's, and the rations. Rations are good, but I just feel like in
Well,
comparison,
rations, least
I
favourite.
like them. I actually quite like them. They're like a Cheeto Pop.
they're nice, but they're just not as good as everything else.
You go, Dan.
Well, choosing here is like choosing between your children, isn't it? I go, my favourite out of all of this stuff would be green onion, Pixie Caramel, maybe then rations, Mellow Puff, then Whittaker's. Although I like that stuff. The Whittaker's, then the Jaffas, then the L&P, then the Raro.
So,
I think I got everything then.
I think so.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yum. Good snacks.
Okay, that's pretty much everything for this video. I hope you guys were intrigued by New Zealand snacks if you are Kiwi. How the Kiwis feel with someone's perspective on all of these snacks as someone who hasn't grown up eating them. Yeah, that's pretty much everything.
Awesome.
I hope you guys
Yeah.
enjoy it.
Like and subscribe. Press the notification bell.
That's it.
Yeah.
Bye.